All right, this is Brad and Mike from Dallas Geek back for another movie one-shot.
One shot!
And we're sticking with the Marvel movie franchise that we started, and this time we're going to go over Thor. So, quick impressions on Thor. I liked it. I thought it was very well done, and he was a character that up until the movie I wasn't that familiar with.
Yeah, a lot of people weren't. I didn't really read Thor too much, but I kind of knew the gist, Norse god of thunder, gets exiled to Earth because he's kind of a dick. Basically just kind of has to learn some humility while he's down here. So, they do kind of allude to it in the movie that he is actually trapped in a doctor's body in the comic book. So, he's actually not in his actual form. In fact, I think Natalie Portman's boyfriend or whatever, the one that Stellan Skarsgård says that he is when he comes and rescues him, is actually the name of the character that he's trapped in the comic. So, nice little reference there. Sorry, I just thought I'd throw that out there for you guys.
No, definitely needed. So, what was the good?
Tom Hiddleston. Holy crap. Jesus.
I don't think I've seen any single character catch on as severely as Loki has.
God, no. That was... Oh, such a great casting choice, Marvel.
Oh, my gosh.
Like, if that was Feige, if Kevin Feige... Oh, my God. I would just shake his hand so hard.
Also, I thought that the introduction of Natalie Portman's character was actually...
Jane Foster, yeah, that was...
her, specifically playing Jane Foster.
Yeah.
I thought that was a great choice.
Yeah.
In the past, I've kind of had mixed feelings about her acting, but I thought she did a great job with this one. Yeah. I thought she fit in very well, and...
I thought everybody was cast pretty well.
Oh, yeah.
Even Lady Sif in the Warriors 3, they were cast really well, too.
Stellan Skarsgård as... the Doc.
Plus, I just get to see Jamie Alexander with a sword, so I'm pretty set there.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Kat Dennings as the comic relief.
Which
I think she does a good job with that.
It worked in this one, not so much in the second one, but we'll get to that.
Well, I think that has a lot to do with how much screen time did she get. In the first one, I thought she had just the right amount. I think they gave her a little too much in the second.
Don't worry, I'll...
But that's for another review.
Yes, it is. And then Chris Hemsworth, man.
True. I thought he was definitely a very great choice for Thor.
And then, of course, Anthony Hopkins was a fantastic choice as Odin.
Yes.
And then the other
Rene
one...
Russo.
Rene Russo was good, but I also liked Idris Elba.
Yes.
It's Heimdall.
And then, of course, we have the bad. What did you think?
For me, it kind of started off a little slow.
Okay.
But it did pick up pretty quick. He gets exiled, and he's kind of just there for a little bit. But I mean, the good from that, though, is that there are very subtle things that he does that you kind of get introduced to the character, when they're in the cafe and he slams down the drink asking for another and she kind of scolds him for it, and he's you still kind of see that he has that very dickish arrogance, but at the same time he's still kind of learning.
True. Yeah, definitely. In certain regards, he's almost like a kid.
Yeah.
Because he just doesn't know.
He doesn't see big picture. He just kind of lives for the moment, and he kind of lives in the moment, and he's been raised that he is the anointed one and that he will earn the keys to the kingdom, but at the same time he's never really, or he'll be given the keys to the kingdom, I should say. He hasn't had to earn it.
True. For me, I thought the bad for a bit was actually the ice giants. It's not even that I thought they were a bad villain. I thought they could have been given a little bit more screen time.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Better flesh out who they are, what they can do, and make them a bit more intimidating. Because I think they just were given a little too little screen time. So it was okay, yes, we get it. They're the villain. They're the evil comic villain. And that was it. that you didn't really get a chance to feel like you did in the second one.
Yeah.
That there was a reason to view them as evil.
Yeah.
You almost felt more that they had been an enemy of Thor and his people before.
Right.
But then they weren't, and
Thor was just
a douche.
Which that's actually kind of what they were trying to go for. They kind of wanted you to show they kind of wanted it to show you that he's very arrogant and he's very dickish.
Sure, but it just, in terms of setting them up as a good villain, I think they way underplayed their hand on that one.
Yeah.
So then, just a quick recap. Would you say see it, don't see it?
Oh, absolutely see it.
Okay, definitely worth your time.
Not just because it fits into the bigger Marvel universe, but it was a good film.
Yeah, definitely worth your time. And as you will hear us say in several other reviews, Thor starts the process of opening up the Marvel universe.
Yes, it does.
To not only incorporate the other movies a little bit better, but also show that there's a lot more out there that they can bring in,
and that they have started to bring in.
So that it definitely did a great job with
Absolutely.
that. So that's our time. This has been another movie one shot. So from Dallas Geek, we'll see you later.